Meet Charles, a YouTuber you might recognize from his channel, Son of a Bear. Known for his love of the great outdoors, Charles often embarks on adventures in some of the most stunning forests, sharing every moment with his audience. But on this particular day, what he captured on camera would send shivers down his spine, something he never thought he'd encounter. It was July 18th, 2021, a warm, sunny day in the Blue Ridge Mountains. Charles had been spending his summer immersed in the serenity of nature, waking up each morning to the sounds of birds and the rustling of leaves.
Welcome to the crib. This is a 10 by 10 wall tent that I live in for the summer. Let me show you around. I'm living in this 10 by 10 wall tent for the summer. It's on a 100-acre property outside of Asheville in the Blue Ridge Mountains. This tent has two of everything. 2 windows, 2 doors, 2 outhouses. The property has a farm, several houses, tons of dogs, animals, even a pond. I rent the tent on a 100-acre property that borders a national forest in the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'm surrounded by mushrooms and plants, and I go foraging every day and build campfires.
As Charles describes his peaceful surroundings in his vlog, it seems like the perfect spot to disconnect from the chaos of daily life. But little did he know, this calm oasis was about to turn into a nightmare. Later that day, Charles set out on a mushroom hunting expedition, one of his favorite hobbies. The forest was calm, the only sounds being the crunch of leaves underfoot and the occasional chirping of birds. But then, out of nowhere, his peace was shattered.
And this one looks like it has a bite out of it. And this one. And there's one over here. Looks like it's holding some water. Huh? I think it's time to go.
A loud, blood-curdling scream pierces through the trees. The scream is close, as though someone is in terrible distress, possibly enduring unimaginable pain. Charles, visibly shaken, whispers, "I think it's time to go." Without hesitation, he quickly walks away, putting his camera away to prioritize safety. Thoughts race through his mind. What could that have been? This was private property, and he had rented the campsite. Who, or what, could possibly be out here? But before he could even think about it, something even more disturbing happened. Charles grabbed his phone and started filming, capturing the sound of gunshots echoing clearly on the audio. Could this be connected to the blood-curdling scream he heard earlier? Charles wasn't about to stick around to find out. He quickly made his way back to his campsite, shaken but determined to report the incident. Once there, he spoke with the property owner, recounting his harrowing experience. The owner was left stunned, unable to provide any explanation. To this day, the events remain a mystery. No further information has ever come to light about what happened in those woods. So, what do you think? Could the scream and gunshots be connected? Was someone out there in danger? Or was something darker lurking in the Blue Ridge Mountains that day? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Mark Wilkins, a beloved YouTuber known for his channel Northeast Georgia Kayak Fishing, has long been a figure of serenity and adventure in the online world. For over 6 years, his viewers have joined him on peaceful journeys through rivers and lakes, watching as he captured the beauty of nature and the art of fishing from his kayak. For Mark, fishing wasn't just a hobby. It was an escape from the hustle and bustle of modern life, a way to reconnect with nature and find peace in solitude. But on December 13th, 2024, what started as a typical fishing trip turned into a nightmare that would haunt him forever. It was a misty but beautiful morning, with a thin veil of fog hanging over Lake Emory, particularly in the Little Tennessee River area. The air was crisp, the kind of cold that makes every breath feel refreshing, and the water lay still and glassy, reflecting the gray sky above. Mark, ever the adventurer, had invited his longtime friend, John, to join him on the water. The two men loaded their kayaks, secured their fishing gear, and strapped GoPros to their chests, ready to capture every moment of their relaxing day. They had paddled these waters before, and the familiarity of the lake added to the sense of calm. For the first few hours, everything was perfect. They cast their lines, shared stories, and let the current guide them deeper into the winding bends of the river. And that's when they see it.
A human being?
Copy that.
Say again?
Copy. I think we got a dead body here. Yep, we do. A dead body. Oh my God, a dead body. I found a dead body. Body. Oh my God, a dead body. I gotta call the police. It's right there. Oh my God, a dead body. Call 911. I don't want to sit here and poke at it. 911. I am fishing on Lake Emory, and I have come across the dead body.
We're out on Lake Emory.
I am putting at the boat ramp, and I was going down towards the discharge, the water station discharge, and I'm kind of in between the discharge and the boat ramp, heading down towards the dam.
Okay, are you in the water?
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at it. I mean, it looks like a dead body. I mean, there's a hand sticking up. There's a rotted face. I don't know if it's some kind of stupid Halloween spooky thing, but I'm not touching it. So.
Okay, what was your name, sir?
My name is Mark Wilkins. It looks like it's been here for
5051 or 5005, your phone number?
Yes, sir. John, go up there and look at that and tell me what you think. No, you can see his face. I mean, I thought it was like some kind of yard decoration or something, but I don't know, dude. That looks pretty dead to me.
That looks like a person.
Yeah, like it's been here for a minute.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dear Lord, please rest that person's soul.
Absolutely. Oh. That's sad.
I mean, I saw that hand sticking up, and I was just like, is that some kind of Halloween, like, spooky yard thing that ended up in here?
Right.
Because it is small.
Yeah, it is.
But I looked at the face, dude. It's definitely a person. Hey, and there's shoes at the boat ramp, dude. There's just a pair of, like, little Crocs, not like a girl-sized Crocs just sitting there at the boat ramp. Weird.
What's there's a report of a girl missing?
Yeah, it was like a young, it's hard to tell by that face. It was like a young girl, but there's no way that would decay in that fast. I mean, I don't know how long they said she was missing in that little thing, but.
Yeah, this looks like it's been there a minute.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you. I'll call you if I need it.
Okay. All right. Hey, don't forget to check that boat ramp, dude. Those little pairs of shoes. That's.
We got somebody.
Oh.
We got a deputy going down there now.
That's creepy as hell, dude.
Within minutes, the police arrived and later confirmed what Mark and John feared. It was a young girl. Her life ended far too soon. And the pair of shoes they found further up the riverbank, seemingly belonging to the victim. But who she was, how she ended up there, and what happened to her remained a mystery. The police cordoned off the area, turning the peaceful lake into a crime scene. Mark and John, though shaken, stayed to provide statements. Later, Mark uploaded the video to YouTube. His subscribers flooded the comments with messages of support, their hearts breaking for the girl and praising the men's bravery. In the weeks that followed, Mark found it difficult to return to the water. His once peaceful escape had become a place of nightmares, and his videos took on a different tone. While he continued sharing his adventures, there was always a shadow behind his smile, a weight in his words. For those who watched the video, it served as a stark reminder that nature, as beautiful as it is, can also hide darkness. And for Mark, it became a turning point, a moment that changed him forever, blending his love for the outdoors with a newfound mission to cherish every moment and never take safety for granted. And the same can be said about what happens in the next video. It was November 14th, 2022, a cold, eerie winter evening, when Dan set out on another exploration, this time into the infamous Epping Forest, a location rumored to be haunted by dark legends and ghostly apparitions. Luckily, Dan wasn't alone. His good friend Flex joined him, as they had braved many adventures together.
Right, so we're heading towards a church, and we're going to take a walk from there and find somewhere to camp, and I will be telling you more haunted history of the place, but I'm not sure what we're actually going to do tonight, whether we're just going to do a stealth camp or not. We'll see.
As they arrive at the forest, they park their car and step out into the darkness. All they can see is an old, creepy church with a graveyard right next to it. The atmosphere sent shivers down their spines, but they pressed on.
That's better.
Look at that. That's creepy.
Well, if we go around the back of the church and camp in the forest there,
Yeah.
we can have a fire because we're not on the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the forest.
Is that noise?
Yeah. What the hell was that?
That wasn't a normal fox noise.
Could have been. I don't know.
It could have been, but that doesn't sound like a normal fox.
Right, come on, let's grab our stuff and set camp. It's getting cold already, so let's.
Walk right through the graveyard.
Yeah, if we walk through the graveyard, we'll go right to the back. Are you ready to go and find somewhere to camp? Full moon's beaming down above you.
They hear a strange, unexplainable sound, but surprisingly, they immediately brush it off, attributing it to a fox or other wildlife. Grabbing their gear, including sleeping bags and a tent, they ventured into the darkness, unaware of what was watching them. After finding the perfect spot, they set up their large tent, build a campfire to keep warm, and settle inside, chatting about life as friends do. However, their conversation is soon interrupted by more unsettling noises coming from the dark woods.
Dr. Pepper? No. What was that weird noise? It just sounded like something way in the distance, but in the woods.
Oh, yeah.
Almost like a thump. Like a thumping hollow sound. It's just the weird woods. That's what it is.
I kind of feel better in this tent.
I hope it's a fox. Sound like a scream.
The fox said.
Screams.
Stop now. Some weird noises.
Yeah. The only thing I'm worried about is cooking the food in here.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll give it like 10 minutes and we'll start cooking it.
Yeah.
But it's an owl.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely an owl.
Unsettling noises catch their attention. They know they're in the woods, where hearing animal sounds is normal. But something feels off. A sense of unease that makes them want to stay inside the safety of their tent. And their gut feeling isn't wrong. But before we get to that point, they first prepare a nice meal and retreat to their tent. For a moment, the night starts to feel peaceful. Little do they know that peace will soon be shattered.
Pretty damn good. Do you like the broccoli?
I'm going to try some now. I've never actually tried it.
It makes it all worthwhile. All the hard work that went into it. Oh! What's that?
Something suddenly touches the tent with force, and footsteps can be heard wandering around their campsite. The boys are in shock, looking at each other in fear. They both think the same thing. Who or what is out there? The answer becomes clear all too quickly.
I don't like this.
They listened quietly while the footsteps grew louder, circling the tent as if the intruder had no intention of hiding.
What was that? A branch or something. I've been for a bit, but I haven't heard anything like that all night. That's what worries me. That was down there, wasn't it? Yeah. That's what they chilled. I'm gonna turn all the lights off now. It's freaking me the fuck out.
Dan and Flex turned off their lights, sitting in complete silence, their hearts racing, while the footsteps persist. The boys sit still for an agonizing 5 minutes, staring at each other, unsure of what to do, until they finally decide to take action.
What are we gonna do? Open the tent. Open the tent. Are you mad? Serious?
Flex whispered, "What do we do now?" Dan replied, "We need to check outside." Slowly, they unzipped the tent door, peering out into the pitch-black forest. But there was nothing, just the eerie stillness of the woods.
So I've got a CCTV camera up there. It might go in on there. I put it up there because last time we got a fox on camera walking around the tents. So I wanted to see if we capture any animals walking around. But whatever that was, it smashed the side of the tent. Yeah. But it could have legit footsteps. At first I thought, hold on, it could be like a branch falling off the tree, right? Mm. But the way it smacked the side of the tent,
but then the footsteps, but then it could have been an animal. I'll have to check that CCTV footage. How soon can you check it? Tomorrow morning when we get back to the hotel.
Trying to come up with a logical explanation, they brush off the unsettling feeling, convincing themselves it was probably just a branch falling and an animal wandering around at the same time. With that thought, they decide to review the CCTV footage the next day at the hotel, an arguably irresponsible decision to make if you ask me.
Whatever it is, definitely needs to be gone.
No, I reckon we turn the lights out.
Yeah.
And just sit in silence for a bit in the dark. Leave the fire on.
Yeah.
The fire's on like quite low.
What are we going to do about that?
Well, I would like to finish it. It's going to be cold now.
We try.
We've probably attracted something because of the smell.
When do we ever not attract something when we do the steak?
Maybe we should ban steak for a little bit.
Yeah.
Assuming the danger had passed, they returned to their dinner, reassuring each other it was likely just an animal attracted to the food they had prepared. After dinner, they settle in for a good night's sleep, still unaware of what the CCTV footage had actually captured. The rest of the night passed without further disturbances, and as dawn broke, they packed up and headed to a nearby hotel to review the footage. What they discovered sent chills down their spines.
So when something's triggered on the camera, it takes about 2 or 3 second delay, so I didn't actually catch whatever was thrown at the tent. But check this out, I did see this. In the bottom right corner, something comes into the frame. There was definitely someone there, and it looks like they just take a look what was going on. And as Flex pops his head out to take a look, they dart off into the darkness. Now this is quite a scary thought.
On the CCTV footage, a man could be seen walking toward their campsite, standing silently next to their tent. The figure didn't move. It simply stood there, watching them. As soon as Dan and Flex opened the tent door, the man quickly disappeared into the woods. Dan and Flex were shocked. They had assumed all night that the sounds were caused by an animal, but the footage told a far more sinister story. Someone had been lurking around their campsite, silently observing them. It seemed like the person didn't have good intentions. He didn't make his presence known, and upon realizing that Dan and Flex were still awake, he likely decided to leave. Dan and Flex were haunted by the thought afterward, but they were relieved to have made it out safely. One thing is certain, the next time they go camping, they will be more cautious and won't brush off strange occurrences so easily. It's important to always be aware of your surroundings, especially when you're alone in the woods. As you'll see in the next video, Frank isn't one to back down from a challenge. Whether it's exploring haunted cemeteries or eerie forests, Frank enjoys the thrill and is always up for a challenge. But what he experienced today was something far beyond anything he could have imagined. It's June 12th, 2024, and Frank decides to head out for yet another exploration. This time, he ventures into a cemetery where rumors say that, at night, grave robbers lurk to steal valuable belongings from those who have been buried there. Not exactly the kind of people you'd want to run into late at night, but Frank doesn't think too much about it and ventures out to the cemetery.
In fact, don't quote me on that. I don't know if I'm going to do it yet. It just depends on how tonight goes out. But I'm already nervous as it is. It's quiet, and I don't know who's seen me come in. That being said, let's get into the video.
Already unnerved by the uncertainty of who might be inside, Frank decides to distract himself by giving his viewers a closer look at the area. As he films in the darkness, he recalls his previous visit during the daytime, describing the layout and key details of the surroundings.
Whatever this is, hold on, let me see if I can make it more clear. And back there, behind it on the far left, I just saw a light turn on and off. There's a chance that I might have been spotted being out here.
Frank mentions a faint light in the distance, suddenly disappearing. Could it mean that someone saw him entering the cemetery? Not knowing for sure, He decides to stay on high alert, his eyes scanning the pitch-black area while watching through his night vision camera, hoping to spot any movement.
Hold on. I could already hear talking. Listen. It's way out there. Damn, man, I really don't want to go back out there. I hate this. I was trying to figure out another place to take you guys, but I'm currently waiting on two things that I gotta get done, and the only place I have to take you that is actually really creepy is this place. There it is again. Right over there.
Frank hears voices in the distance, coming from up the hill. It seems like he's not alone out here. Remembering the rumors about grave robbers, he decides to move cautiously, not wanting to run into any trouble.
I still keep hearing voices around up through here and right up through over here. Right in front of me is where where the mausoleum is and where I seen. You heard that? Listen. I hear somebody laughing. I don't see anyone. But I literally heard somebody laughing, and I feel like they're around me. I don't know where exactly it's coming from. Oh, I just got goosebumps. I'm getting sounds from all directions around me. I'm not sure where to look. So there's a light that just turned on in the back, right over there. I'm gonna turn off my light here. See it? On. And I think that's a motion sensor light for one of the buildings in the back. There is no one else here and something up. What? It just turned off now.
It's clear that someone is out there. Frank is not alone. A sense of unease creeps in as he realizes he has no idea who they are or what their intentions might be. Moving cautiously, he ventures deeper into the cemetery, hoping to catch a glimpse of the mysterious figure lurking in the darkness.
I am going to make my way inside this mausoleum area, only because I am kind of terrified right now. The creepiest thing is when you hear things around you, and you don't see a damn thing anywhere. And I feel like there's something back behind that mausoleum, but I haven't seen anything. I just keep hearing stuff. I have not shined any flashlights yet. And I really don't want to. I just don't want anybody knowing my location. Listen. I don't see anything. I'm gonna get closer. I want to see if I can see anything. What? There is nothing. At this point now, I'm actually starting to question if what I'm hearing is even people at all, or if it's something else, because I should at least be able to see something. Kind of lurking, or people moving around or talking, or a light. I did see some lights here and there. Hold on. I don't know what the hell it is that I'm hearing. It sounds like it's coming from right in front of these chairs, these Masonic chairs here. Listen. I haven't even made it to the creepy area yet. It's back there down this road. It's like a dark area. But as far as right here, I'm hearing sounds of talking.
Frank can't believe his eyes. It's clear that someone is yelling or talking in the distance. Yet when he looks around, no one is there. Whatever it was, it felt strange and unexplainable. A deep sense of unease settles in, and Frank knows he needs to stay alert. Little did he know that soon, the source of those eerie sounds would reveal itself.
So there's a guy following me way up there. He just turned off his lights. He's in the darkness. You see him? He's right there. No matter where I go, he keeps coming in, turning off his lights. He just turned them off again. The thing is, he's following me around the graveyard. I don't know what his deal is. This is weird. He's like shining his high beams right at me, and I'm far away. Come on, man, now is not the time. I don't even know if they're just trying to scare me out of the graveyard, or is this the same person, or what? He's moving.
The unknown vehicle in the distance turns its lights off once again. Whether they are following Franco or not remains unclear, but after dark, one can never be too careful. Perhaps this person knows something about the cemetery that Franco doesn't and is keeping an eye on him. Or maybe there's something far more sinister at play.
I don't know what his idea is or what his plan is. I still see him. He's driving with his lights off. This guy's trying to intimidate me.
The car darkens its lights and starts driving towards Franco. He hurriedly makes it back to his truck and drives out of the cemetery, trying to calm his nerves and come up with a new plan. But just as he thinks he has a plan, he sees the vehicle driving away.
It looks like our suspect is now leaving the facility. I knew you were hiding in the darkness. God only knows what it was. But there he goes. I think he knows he's been busted now because he sees me looking right at him. He's like, oh, guy's right there. There's two people in a car.
Once the coast is clear again, Frank makes his way back in. He walks the road and explores the graveyard, hoping he is truly alone this time.
There's another port to get inside this little area, and I don't know where it is. I don't know if I passed it or not, but I seem to be missing. I just got the whistle. Oh shit. Someone's whistling. That's how I know it's the same person. The same whistle. I just switched over to my night vision camera. I definitely got the attention of someone now. Oh, look. Right over there. There. Whatever it is, it's really pale. Can I help you? not getting anywhere near it. That's the trail right there. That's literally the trail. It's going back in. It just went right back in. I don't know what the thing is, but it looks tall.
Horrified, Frank sprints out of the forest trail, his heart pounding. He has no idea what he just saw. It seemed human, but the pale, ghostly face told a different story. It was unnaturally tall and lanky, unlike anything Frank had ever encountered. And then there was the whistle. Was it coming from that creature, or were there more of them lurking in the darkness? Not wanting to risk a dangerous encounter, Frank makes a split-second decision. He sprints out of the cemetery, choosing safety over confrontation.
Tonight was a crazy night, and I really believe somebody's living back there in the forest. I'm not sure what that is all about.
Recounting everything he experienced, Frank realizes it was a night unlike any other. The ride home is silent. Frank sits in deep thought, replaying everything over and over. What exactly did he see? He feels frustrated that he didn't make it through the night as planned. But then again, better this than something far worse. Still, the unanswered questions gnaw at him. What was that eerie talking and murmuring he heard? Who were the people in the car? Were they connected to the whistle and the creature? Or was something far more sinister at play? It seems, for now, this mystery will remain unsolved. And the same can be said about this next unsettling mystery. Known for his eerie explorations of haunted places, sets out on a camping trip with his friends Benjamin and Yasko. These three are no strangers to the paranormal, but what they encounter this night is far more terrifying than any ghost. As night falls, they arrive at a dense forest, a perfect setting for one of their eerie adventures. After setting up camp, the trio decides to split up and explore the dark woods. Chris, ever the thrill seeker, pulls out a spirit box, hoping to communicate with the other side. But the forest remains eerily silent. Until this happens.
This is creepy because we're just going farther and farther in the woods, and there's nothing around us right now. It sounds like someone's walking around in the snow. Again, I'm a realist too. Like, there could actually be an animal nearby. Animal could be in like a little hole. Whatever it is likes to hang out in here, clearly. Like, look at all that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you?
Agonizing.
That is agonizing. It's agonizingly scary. Did you just tap on that tree? Something out here is trying to scare me. This forest is too much. Like, for real.
Faint footsteps begin to echo around Chris, seemingly out of nowhere. He scans the area, but sees nothing. Unnerved, Chris decides to head back to the campsite where he would reunite with Benjamin and Yasko by the car.
I hope that things go smooth for the rest of the night, because I don't know how much more of this craziness I can take.
What was that?
You guys good? I don't know what I'm doing. My light is almost up.
Something's coming.
What?
Something's coming.
Where?
Like a vehicle or something. What if it's that same vehicle from earlier?
It might be.
Hold on.
Like, you actually think there's a vehicle coming right now?
Listen here.
Oh, I see lights, I see lights. Dude, cut your light, cut your light, cut your light. Cut your lights right now.
Little do they know, the night is about to take a terrifying turn.
You guys good? I don't know what I'm doing. My light is almost up.
Something's coming.
What?
Something's coming.
Where?
Like a vehicle or something. What if it's that same vehicle from earlier?
It might be. Like, you actually think there's a vehicle coming right now?
Listen.
Oh, I see lights, Dude, cut your light. Cut your lights right now. Look at, there's a light up there.
Hey, is that a car?
I literally see lights coming at us. Look at that. We're all lit up. I'm turning myself up. Yeah, see those lights up there? Yo, they're shining a light around.
Wait, what?
They're shining a light around. Look. What was that?
Are they still at the campsite?
I don't know. I can't tell. Whoa. Are we seeing lights or are we just seeing the fire? Because I'm pretty sure I saw like a flashlight shining around, but I could be wrong.
No, I saw something too.
There's only lights right there.
Get down.
Yo, it's right there. Look at. Oh shit. I don't know. There's more than one.
What?
Just stay down. Just stay down.
Dude, they're driving really slow.
Oh, yo.
They stopped at our campsite.
What are they doing?
Ooh.
They just took off. Bro, what the hell was that?
Why did they stop at the campsite?
How many people do you think there were? Any good? Let's all stick together. This is so weird.
They hear the rumble of a car engine approaching their campsite. The vehicle stops by their camp, and the three friends hold their breath, staying as quiet as possible. The car lingers, its intentions unknown, before finally driving away. For now, they remain unseen, but the unease settles deep into their bones.
Hold on. We gotta talk about something for a second. If they came from that way,
what was that other light?
Someone came from that way and was like walking around our campsite with flashlights. Did they pick them up?
They might have. Maybe there actually was somebody out here. I don't see anybody. I think we're okay. Dude.
Yeah, that's a little strange. Because here's the thing. If someone's out here doing like a little campsite thing, why would you show up with lights outside of your windows, like pointing them and stuff?
Doesn't make any sense. Like they were just like shining, like I don't know if they were gonna try to take some stuff. So they pointed their lights at us. It was really weird. I just have a weird feeling.
I'm just curious about what we saw initially, because there was noises and people from both
before that vehicle came,
yeah,
right?
before they came.
I saw a light moving around, without a doubt.
Just when they think they're safe, they're encountering a life-threatening situation.
Like I'm almost nervous to go down there now. So I just don't know. Alright, no.
Gunshots.
Oh my god, yo, dude, kill the fire, let's get out of here, dude. Seriously, let's get the out of here. Kill the fire, let's get out of here. Get this out. Dude, fuck this. Those are gunshots. Here, fight this. I'm just packing anything out, dude. What the fuck? This is broken. We can't close your case.
Hurry. Go.
Get in the truck. Go. That ain't worth it. It is not worth it.
They were trying to scare us.
That was so close to us, too.
They were trying to
Were they
scare us.
shooting at us?
That's
why I just don't understand.
But they were definitely trying to scare us. I could say that with 100% certainty.
You're trying to cover stuff, so just be careful. We have to like pull over down here. I want to get somewhere safe right now.
Gunshots ring out through the forest. For this story, we're going to Belgium, where the YouTuber Ciaz is going to an abandoned campsite with 2 of his friends. But before they even get here, something shocking happens. On December 29, 2023, the YouTubers arrived in the forest where they would make their way to the abandoned campsite. When they stepped out of the car, they heard some dogs barking.
Echt? Oh man.
The sound came from far in the woods. When they arrive at the entrance of the forest, they spot a tree that serves as a closed passage. On the tree is written, "Private. This is a space of prayer. Please respect the space." And behind that tree, they spot a sign that said, "Beware watchdog." Ciaz mentioned that he didn't see this the last time he came here. However, this did not deter them. They stepped over the tree stump and walked further into the forest, until they heard some weird sounds. They described the sound like a door that opened.
Ja, ik hoor, ja, hoort je het? Die deur, die wint niet. Ik hoor zo...
Nee, dat was een beest.
Zeker?
Ja.
Oh,
nee.
Waar is dat?
Dat was een deur,
Dat is een deur, hè?
Hallo?
Ik de wind ook gaan, ja.
Waarschijnlijk zo.
Oh.
Maak ik op voetstap.
Ik hoor van alles hier. Dit is zo fucking eng. Oh. Maat.
Hallo? Mogen wij hier binnenkomen?
The YouTubers thought it would be wiser to walk a little further along the forest and then enter the forest through a walking path, so that they were sure that they were not on private property. When they walked a bit further into the forest, they saw a tree that was cordoned off with red and white ribbon, and also a sign stating no access. This is a private area with camera surveillance. Again, this did not deter them, and they stepped over the tree and continued their way into the forest, not knowing what awaits them.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh. Dat is toch niet mijn auto of zo, hè? Hier wordt letterlijk iemand gemarteld in dat bos. Dit is heel fucked. Daar is geen licht, kijk. Daar is geen licht. Dit is heel fucked. Waar? Kom gewoon verder. Stel je voor, dat was mijn auto. What the fuck is dit, kerel? Die zit er ook uit. Ja, wat ze komen daar. Ik zie ze. Zit daar in een lampje. Zo licht. Ja, die komt naar hier. Kom naar hier. Kom naar hier. Blijf gewoon hier. Lamp aan of niet? Hallo? 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 What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey!
When you stop the vid for a sec, you see a woman in a white robe with an axe in her hands fast walking towards the YouTubers. Out of panic, the 3 boys lost each other in the dark forest, but this creep is not done with them.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Ja, wacht. Hallo? Hallo? Je moet nu naar hier komen. Fuck. Ja, we zitten hier in een bos in de Centerlo. We zijn hier in een bos en dat is een verlaten bungalowpark. En ineens komt er een man met een mes of zoiets op ons af. We zijn er met 3. En ik hoorde ook kloppen. Ik denk dat mijn auto kapot is geslagen. En we zijn vies aan het lopen. Zijn jurissen. Kom alsjeblieft heel snel.
When the cops arrived at the scene, Ciaz jumped out of the dark forest, but not long after, the confused woman emerged from the woods.
Ja, is goed. Ja. Ja. Ja.
is die, daar is die. Daar is die, daar is die, daar is die.
Maar dit is gewoon... Hé, niet kalm! Hé, ligt er niet aan. Oh, die zit zo leuk.
Mevrouw, het is de laatste keer. Hier blijven.
Maar waar is het?
Je gaat hier blijven.
Ofwel moet ik mee met mijn vrouw mee, ofwel moet ik hier blijven.
Jij hebt het luisteren. Goed? Vanaf nu luisteren naar mij.
Nee, nee, ik ga niet luisteren.
Hé! Beetje respect hebben voor de kleren, ja?
Dat is geen respect hebben voor mij. Nee, dat gaan we niet doen.
Mevrouw?
Nee, nee, dat gaan we niet doen. Dat gaan we niet doen. Nee!
Hé, gedaan. Nu is het gedaan, ja? Pak die lamp. Pak die lamp. Pak die lamp.
Wacht eens. Deze collega, die moet laten zien.
The cops needed 6 men to calm the woman down. The confused woman was taken to the police station, and the 3 YouTubers went straight home. A trauma for life is how they describe this experience, but they are lucky that they were able to get away unharmed.